Alright, let me know when you're back live again.
We're live. Yeah. Wow. You get two and you got one.
You have the input one working.
Yeah. See if we on there. Let's see if we can get a little bit of
Up to Mercy.
Could be a touchdown.
You have me? Rocket score here first. Here ourselves. I should go to internal. I should go to internal now on number 2. You have the internal mic on number 2. Number one is still on the mic. Anybody? Can you hear anybody? The audio going? Hard at work. And then Mike. Yeah, it's on mic.
High school cheerleaders. This is the 4th year in a row for winning the championship. Congratulations, ladies.
Check 1, 2. Check. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay.
We're gonna have to shade back here.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this. Right now, this is the only mic working.
He's the best blanket around.
Really? The ambient? So the ambient's in the work. Yeah. Yeah.
Out to the 20.
What happened to the last time?
First up, first down, 10 for the ball carrier.
Pull that out again.
He carries the ball out to the 33-yard line. Gain of about 5. It's going to be second down and 5.
Get these two in again.
Any which way?
Yeah, that's right. Outside back.
Chris McCarthy is in the ball carrier.
Yep, we got 2.
He's hit by the number 26.
Right, everywhere except the volume. I mean the
Check 1, 2. Check.
number 2. Get a flag.
Tackle him, Jerry. Shout Riley.
Yeah, Riley.
Gain is up to about the 38. Close to the first down. There are flags on the play. Penalty is against Masconomet for an illegal shift.
Okay.
5-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage. Should make it third down. And about 11 yards, make that 12 yards to go for the first down. Ball is at the 26.
He thinks it's a problem with the camera. Do we usually have a tiny audio out that goes through splitter?
Could be fourth down.
I mean a tiny splitter. Do we usually have that?
No. Normally we have the DC in, we have this line in, and then we have these two up here. So,
So these are going directly.
this is
directly to the mic, right?
yeah. These are normal feed up top here, and then normally we run it. I don't know if it's that new box we put in. I have no idea.
I just bypassed the box, right?
Oh, that could work for the Red Rockets. Yeah, I don't.
There's one more.
On the play, the ball was
We got our two feeds here like we normally have. I'm sure we haven't plugged in the right things.
Ready takes over at Masconomet. 36 yards. About 7. It's going to be second
Which one's in
down.
one and which one's in two? Which color? Is there one?
I can't.
I can see it. I can see it.
I don't screw up the camera here. We got that.
I don't know which one is listed as one or two, but
I don't either.
Austin!
check. Two?
We got two. We got two.
Two. He carries the ball down to the 5, just inside the 25. It's going to be 30.
Check 1, 2.
Third down and about a yard to go.
Yeah.
And ambient off, I think, is what we want. Right? You know we want the ambient off?
Check 1, 2. It's
They have
really
to call
channel
your
1.
attention to the signs along the fence.
This mic is
Those are the sponsors for our football. We ask that you
but the other one, the ones are.
check those out, and when you go into the business, tell them that you saw your signs at
Check 1, 2. That should be number 1. It's not working.
Camera might be.
The camera's on. They say they want to do it. Let me just do this thing. Some of the picture of the audio is already just. All right, now give me those two audio things. Put that back in. Put that back in.
Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, either one.
carry on the quarterback sneak. He carries the ball to the 21. Now for the first down. It's going to be first and 10 for the Rockets at the Masconomet 21.
Okay.
Murphy is the ball carrier. He carries the ball inside the 10 to about the 8. He's going to be first and goal to go for the Rockets at the 8-yard line.
Fumble? Ah, jeez.
On the play, the ball is fumbled, recovered by Masconomet. They will take over on at the 9-yard line.
Come on, D.
Number 23 is the ball carrier. He carries the ball out to the 33-yard line. Gain enough for the first down. First down to 10. That's the end of the first period with the score. Ready, 7. Masconomet 0. Sportsmanship is provided by the MIAA. It's a creation of atmosphere. Courtesy of the just do your part. So that's contest.
Anybody out there? Text me. Let's see. I will try something here.
Check, Jimmy. Check. Can you hear me, pal?
Check. I can. Good job, Jeremiah Sanford. Way to go. If a tree falls in the woods. Come on, Andrew.
All right. I am told by RCTV Studios that we may actually be back on.
Hello,
Not
hello.
positive there. Can you hear channel 1, Jim? I think might be you.
I got you.
We can hear you, but I want to make sure that we hear you when you're talking. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Check 1, 2. Here comes Masco on a 2nd and long. Quarterback for Masco rolls to the right. A really nice tackle by Ryan Fitzgerald, who's having a really good game so far from that free safety position. Going to bring up a 3rd and long here for Masco. Again, anybody out there listening, shoot me a text. Let me know we're live. We can hear us, blah, blah, blah. That would be helpful. Number 4 is Robbie Engel, a senior for Masco on the carry. Little Wildcat situation there. Traditional QB is Ashwin Prasad, a junior QB, number 9. Now he lines up in the shotgun on 3rd and long. Pass attempt earlier in the game wound up in an interception in the hands of Brady Kamenos. Masco will drop back to pass. Ball. Overthrown there by Prasad. Pressure by Roby and Sean Crowley. And Masco will look to punt here on 4th and long.
So, Murph, I think we're both on.
All right.
I got a message here. We know we can hear you. Just let me know if you can hear me out there.
Got it. I got a bunch of people telling me that we're on, so that's
all right.
great. I'll set the stage here, Timmy, if you don't mind. 10. So we missed the first quarter. Kudos to you and Brian Lindmark for fixing this mess here.
And Luke Schneider at
And
RCTV
Luke, thank you,
helping
Luke.
us.
Rockets here leading 7-0 with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Masco just held to a 3-and-out, and Zach Labriola, number 4, with the fair catch. Rockets will take over about the 40-yard line, up 7-0.
So, hey, listen, why we do this, Jim, let's do our intro, huh?
Let's do it.
We're back at Hollingsworth Field, our hometown Rockets hosting the Masconomet Chieftains. This is a non-playoff tilt, but both teams, they may not have had the years they expected, but I expect this one to be really competitive because Reading and Masco have suffered some losses against some really quality opponents this year. More importantly, this game is a key tune-up for the traditional Thanksgiving Day matchups. Masco will face off against Bishop Fenwick. The Rockets will face off against Stoneham. We'll talk more about that later. Murphy flanked by Bursey, and looks like we have
Austin McCloskey,
right there,
number
McCloskey,
28.
28. Beautiful. Gets stacked up there if the nice play defensively doesn't really get a gain there.
McCloskey's a kid, Tim, that stepped up the last 3 weeks, number 28. Didn't get a ton of playing time early in the season, but stepped into the running back position. Had great games versus Malden Catholic and Belmont, and now they're going with kind of a dual running back look with Bursey back in the lineup after a couple of weeks off, and McCloskey.
Beautiful. Jimmy, take it over for a second. I'm working on one other thing here, and I'll hop right back in.
Got it. Jack Murphy, number 1 in the shotgun here. He's going to shift around McCloskey and Bursey. 2nd and long here. He drops back to pass. Looks to Bursey in the flat. Nice catch and a great tackle by the Masconomet number 4, Robbie Engel. Senior running back, defensive back. It'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Beautiful play right there. Actually took it for a loss. So we got 3rd and 10 upcoming here, Murph. 9:18 to go in the half. Rockets up 7-0.
This season, Tim, marred by injury. Tons of guys out, like, Jake Palms over there on crutches, Ben Deemer with surgery recently, Zach Lindmark with the collarbone. Just a tough season injury-wise for the Rockets, but people are stepping up all over the field.
Two-split wrap back. Murphy back to pass. Rolls out. Looks like a little push there. He's got plenty of time, but now he pulls it and takes it for the run. He gets out just before the first down here. I mean, interesting call. Looks like there's a flag on the play, though, too, and that could be a holding on the Rockets.
Yeah, it's usually where the flag is the holding, which is going to bring the Rockets back to, a long way here on 3rd down. It'll be a 3rd and about, 20 for the Rockets. The first series, by the way, Masco was driving. Big interception by Brady Comino set up the Rockets for the first score. Devon Bursey ran it in to put the Rockets up early in the first quarter.
Murph, I'm going to tell you, we didn't know we were going to come back here. We thought we were out, and they pulled us back in. I am going to do something unusual tonight, kid. I am going to give a text number for shout-outs.
Do it.
I'm going to give a number on the air.
Get out your pens and paper. Get it out.
We do have a phone screener.
Type it in.
Right? So let's keep it family-like for the Rockets here. Murphy back, 3 split right. He rolls out right, looking to pass. Good pressure right there from Masco, but just gets pulled down. Murphy, 3rd and long. It looks like the Rockets going to have to punt. Send me a shout-out to 781-664-3038. We'll be happy to get you guys on here for our last broadcast here at Hollingsworth Field for the year.
Little envious of the people that are warm and cozy in their houses right now watching us online and on RCTV. It's a nice night, but it is definitely November.
I do also know the 6 o'clock start messed up with a couple of people, too. As I talked to Kevin Driscoll at the gate, and he's, oh, boy, drops the ball.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Boy, ball on the ground, and Masco does a nice job to cover it up. The Rockets had an opportunity there.
Great punt by Bobby Morris there. Great coverage by the Rockets, putting pressure on the punt returner who fumbled it, but Masco was able to retain possession. Little makeshift band here today. I believe that's the jazz band playing Sweet Caroline right now, keeping the people cold. Student section a little light. Non-playoff action.
Murph, we'll talk about it later. We'll do a little Thanksgiving preview here, but what are these guys thinking about going to some of these guys, seniors, their last home game? We could talk about it when the action, on a break in the action. Right now, Masco, one setback in motion right now. Handoff right up the middle. It's taken and gets stacked up immediately.
Yeah, 3 seniors on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Of course, big number 75, Josh Robichaud. Sean Crowley, number 57, both co-captains. The other tri-captain is out today, Andrew Giacvoni, number 7. He's got some cramping issues and some stuff he's dealing with. And then the other senior is Shea Donahue, number 15. He's in at right cornerback in placement of Zachary Lindmark, who I mentioned earlier, is out with an injury.
Beautiful call. It's 2nd and 9 here for Masco. Unusual formation, sort of like that Delta T you might see the Stoneham guys set up, right? Back to pass right now. He throws it up in the air. Right there, he's got a beautiful
good defensive
beat on it right
Zachary
there.
Lindmark, nice job. Nice job. A couple of new faces, Tim, on defense. You're going to see number 80, Ben Peterson, at a linebacker spot. He hasn't played a ton up until this point. Number 45, Riley Lerner's been playing a ton the last couple of weeks. I think I mentioned Ben Deemer, number 44, is out with an injury. So other guys are stepping up. Ryan Fitzgerald, number 21, is so far, you've seen it, you haven't heard it, is having the game of his life. He's like shot from a cannon out of that safety position. So few different faces. Up front, we got Jeremiah Sanford. We've got Roby. We've got Sean Crowley and Jacob Whitmer. Familiar faces up on the front 4.
2 split right, 2 left from Masco in motion. Back to pass. He throws it underneath, swings it out left, gets stacked up immediately. Beautiful defensive play right there.
Shea Donahue. Shea Donahue, number 15. I mentioned he's a senior. Also the basketball captain, sharpshooter from three-point land. Come out to see the Rockets play this winter. Excellent play there on the quick screen.
Murph,
Masco's going to punt.
I got to tell you, it's an opportunity for the Rockets, right? Didn't make the playoffs this year, to do exactly what they are doing. Let's see some other people get in the game. Let's see who's going to lead the Rockets over the next 2 years. This is a team that will be much improved next year. Very, very young, 17 out of 22 starters this year. They had some really close games, right? They could have went the other way.
A lot of one-score games.
One-score games, right? Right now, back to punt, Masco. Gets it away. Good kick right there. Gets fielded by
Labs.
Labriola, right? Beautiful play. Zach gets it back to the 40-yard line where the Rockets will take over. Pretty good field position here. It's 6:14 to go in the half.
Yeah, as you know, Tim, these last 2 games, this game and Thanksgiving, can catapult a team into the offseason, drive you through winter workouts. It'll carry a long way. Kind of get that losing taste out of your mouth. Unfamiliar territory, certainly, for Coach Fury and the Rockets. Nobody wants to get a win more than the coaching staff here to fuel this team going into Thanksgiving.
So I tell you, these 2 teams had a single common opponent, was Winchester this year, and both teams lost by a single score. That's a team that's 8-1 right now in the league overall, so you can see the parity in the league, even though the records might not reflect it. Murphy back, flanked by Bursey. 3 left. He drives it right up the middle to Devon, and he takes it almost to midfield here. So nice run on first down for Bursey.
Again, senior on the offensive line, Jack Nelson. As soon as they put 74 at the center position early in the season, settled everything right down. He's had a phenomenal year, flanked by James Donahue on the right, Josh Robichaud on the left, and of course Jerry and Jacob Whitmer on the left side of the line.
3 split left here for the Rockets, 1 right in motion. Viola goes right up the gut to Bursey. He takes it over midfield. It looks very close. I think they gave him the first. We'll see.
Skill position-wise, we have number 16, Bobby Morris, a sophomore. Number 19, Brady Kamenos, 2 very productive players as sophomores. Again, Shea Donahue, number 15, and Zach Labriola, number 4, as the receivers. Of course, Murphy and Bursey in the backfield.
So it is a first down. Murph, I'm going to ask you as I came in here hot that both of my rosters and names are back in my car right now. Oh, look at Bursey. What a run up the – oh, absolutely steamrolls the defensive back for Masco and takes it to the 22-yard line. What a run for Devon. Woo!
Little bit of mustard there for Devon. That was a great run, a great finish. He delivered the blow versus taking the blow. 25-yard gain. Rockets are in great shape.
I'll ask you to help me with numbers here, Murph.
Yep.
And we'll be good right here. Bursey flanks Murphy, 2 left and 2 right. Goes right back to Devon up the middle. What a stutter step, and he turns nothing. And he's still on his feet. This is the old push. He's inside the 5-yard line, and now they finally blow the whistle. Devon looks like he was going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He does a little stutter step and turns it into a 15-yard gain inside the 5, 4:27 to go here, and the Rockets are poised to get in.
Rockets clearly trying to establish the ground game here. They like their matchups up front. Behind, of course, Roby and Donahue, Jack Nelson, Jeremiah Sanford, and Jacob Whitmer. Just because they spread you out now, they're going to show you 4 wide shotgun, but they can run the football out of this depending on how many numbers Masco puts in the box.
Murphy in the shotgun. Someone moves right there in motion right now. It's like Morris. Oh, he keeps it himself, and he gets in. Murphy with the keeper has the option, RPO, and takes it himself for the touchdown. 3:51, Jack Murphy in.
Yep, Murphy, dual threat quarterback. He can beat you with his arm and his legs, and a nice play fake there to Bobby Morris running left to right. Got the attention of the defense. He tucks up and in. Very effective play for the Rockets all year.
Who do you have kicking here, Mark?
Austin McCloskey
is going to try the kick. Murphy
in for
hold.
Palm.
McCloskey bombs it high, and it's good. Beautiful kick by Austin.
Quick shout out here to Jake Palm. Folks that have been following the Rockets for a couple seasons now know that Jake is one of the best players that the Rockets have on both sides of the ball. Underwent surgery today to clean up a meniscus in his knee. Things were great. He's going to be back in a few weeks. But clearly we miss Jake. Maybe the best athlete in town. I mean, other than me.
Yeah, of course. Listen,
you know, Jake's phenomenal.
That goes without saying.
Yeah,
Marv.
I mean, I'm up over the rim these days still, Tim.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We miss Jake. Glad the surgery went well, and look to see him in hoop season.
I almost touched the rim once, Jim. I'm
You
6'2", and I almost touched it once, and I had it on good authority that you could actually slide the Sunday Globe under my vertical.
Well, you were a hockey guy anyway, right? Aren't you in the JV Hall of Fame?
I am the first and one and only person in the Reading Rocket JV Hall of Fame.
It's incredible.
It literally is. Here's the kick right here. Nice boot. High boot. About the 15-yard line, fielded by Masco. Ooh, takes it up the gut, but gets stacked up.
Riley Leonard.
Nice job. It's going to be 1st and 10 Masco. 3:44 here to go. Masco would love to see if they could pull something together here before the half and keep this one close. Right now it's Reading 14, Masco nothing.
Quick glance at number 34, Daniel Agami, senior special teams extraordinaire. Whether it's the punt team, the kickoff team, he's in on nearly every tackle. You could throw Riley Leonard in that mix as well, but he takes his job very seriously and does it really, really well. He's all over the field on special teams. Daniel Agami.
Rockets getting set here. A little Looked like they weren't quite ready. Under center this time. It's a sweep right here. Number 22 swings it out right. Gets stacked up, though. He gets nowhere to go. Gets run out of bounds. Little extracurriculars over there, Murph, too.
Great job. Great job. Stringing it out. Ben Peterson not allowing the edge to be captured by the what are they, the Chieftains? Is it the Masco Chieftains?
It
Am I
is
allowed
the
to
Chieftains.
say that? Or
You are allowed to say
should I call
it.
them like the Senators or something?
I will say this, if you can believe it, named after Chief Masconomet.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Yeah, they are the Chieftains. I don't think we have to offend anybody at this point by calling them the Chieftains, but that's up to you. 2nd and 11.
Masco.
2 split left, 2 right.
3 deep zone
Back
for the
pass
Rockets.
and the handoff up the middle.
Ooh,
Absolutely
love it.
stacked
Sean
up
Crowley.
immediately.
Have a day,
The
Sean.
background. Sean Crowley, senior co-captain, gets in the backfield and says no.
Really like what I'm seeing so far by the run defense here by the Rockets. We seem to be able to handle Masconomet's offensive line up front. Really good job. It's going to bring up a 3rd and very long, and Masco has not shown an ability to complete a pass down the field yet.
Timeout right here. 3:16 to go. Rockets 14-0. Murph, while we have the timeout, I'll give one little shout out. I have it on very good authority that while Masco and the Rockets are facing off tonight, that one of the top flag football teams at UMass actually is composed of boys from both Masco and Reading.
Okay.
So tonight and this week, they have actually been on the same side. You might recognize some of those former Rocket names. Demario, Connor, Perez, right? Perez in particular, remember that name? He's a guy who played right behind a guy named James Murphy, a quarterback.
I do.
He's not a big guy. That kid can fly, he can throw, and he can pass. And I think the UMass League underestimated what that kid could do on a flag football field because that team is good.
Love it.
So shout out to the Masco and Reading boys actually joining forces out at UMass this week.
Big 3rd and long.
2 split right, 2 left. He throws it up underneath. He's got a guy open. Woo! Number 3 was there, went right through his hands.
Quick shout out to the Reading High cheerleading squad, having an outstanding year. They're a 4-peat Middlesex League champion in their recent competition, and they're getting ready for the North Regional competition on Sunday in Billerica. An incredible group, very dedicated, and not only are they doing well here on the sideline, but they're dominating the competition circuit. Good luck to the girls on Sunday.
Beautiful. It's going to be a kick here for Masco. Just gets it away. It's a good kick. It's going to be a fielded fair caught right there by, looks like, Labriola. Speaking of Labriola, I'm going to give a little shout out to Labriola's again. Granddad Bill Kingsley's watching
back.
by.
He's back.
Bill's by his pool in sunny Mesa, Arizona right now.
Does he still have a scotch in his hand or no?
He's absolutely
Is it now like
sticking it in our face right now. It's freezing up here. So there's a bunch of people watching the game out there. Zach's grandmother, aunts, cousins, uncles, they're all watching. I don't know if they're all out in Arizona, but he's sort of rubbing it in right there, sitting by the pool.
Yep. Well, good old Grandpa Labs. He's watching Zachary do his thing out here today, and it's a good spot to do it. Good field position for the Rockets here with 3 minutes left. All their timeouts. Murph back to pass.
He throws it underneath. Ooh, just behind. Looked like Zach right there.
It might have been their first downfield pass attempt of the day. Fell incomplete.
Call it 2nd and 10 here. Right around midfield on the big R.
Nice night. I mean, there's no wind. It's cool. But in terms of football weather, this is pretty darn good.
I got to tell you, Murph, I was a little nervous coming up here about how cold it was going to be because it's a little windy at the house earlier today, but it's really mild up here now. I think we're protected. That one goes, it keeps it himself. What a run by Murphy. Gets very close to the first down. He might be inches shorter. They could give it to him here. So Murph keeps that one, rips it for 9.5.
They're moving the chains. Again, I do like that, like little fake the sweep, power, up behind big old Roby and Jamie Donahue.
He's had a couple of nice runs, one for a touchdown with the same play.
Nice little compliment to Bursey.
2 left and right, back to pass Murphy. Got a little pressure right there. What a pass to Labriola. Absolutely throws a dart down to the 20. Beautiful pass. I think that was the one they tried to connect on earlier in the series. and they take it for a nice big gain right there. Beautiful play, 2:31 to go in the half. Rockets moving.
That's where your dual threat comes in, right? If he can run and pass like he did in those last 2 plays, very difficult to defend. Something his brother could never do, by the way.
3 split left. It's like Comino split right. Bursey flanking Murphy. Changing the play at the line. It's a call from Coach Sheehan. Right there, goes right up. Oh, he pulls it back, throws it underneath. Good play. Well defended on Cominos there, but he had body position on him, couldn't pull it down. Brady pulls that one in, he's in.
Is that number 26? 23. I don't have a 23 on the Masco roster.
It is hard to see.
A very good play there defensively for that defensive back. 2 minutes left. Again, Rockets have all their timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. Second down from the 20-yard line. Murphy signaling to Cominos here. Number 19, Brady. Big body, athletic kid.
Right, this one he hands up to Devon. Oh, what a spin. He's going to go in. What a run by Bursey up the gut. I think they have Masco thinking 3 different things at once here. They can pass. He can keep it himself. He gives it up the middle of Bursey. Bursey does a signature spin move, which he's done all year long for extra yardage, and he goes in for the touchdown. Beautiful run by Bursey.
Great job up front. Nelson, Donahue, Josh Robichaud open up a big hole on the right-hand side. Jeremiah Sanford, Jacob Whitmer on the left.
Nice kick right there. Goes right down the middle. Beautiful kick right there. And the Rockets make it 21-0. This is a Masco team that faced some really tough competition this year. You know, they have 2 wins this year, but they faced some real brass. And right now, the Rockets are handing it to them in the first half.
Yeah, unfamiliar position for the Rockets. Break out in a nice lead here. Feel relaxed. I told Jack coming into this game, there's no pressure, man. Go out and have fun. You're playing high school football. Neither team is playing for anything other than a good high school competition, playing a great game on a beautiful November night, leading up to Thanksgiving.
Neither team wants to go into Thanksgiving with that loss, though. They like to get a little bit of momentum, right?
And Fenwick's good, by the way.
Fenwick's
Masco's got to play Fenwick on Thanksgiving Day. They're a wagon this year.
Yeah, and we will, in the second half, Murph, we'll do our little Stoneham Rocket preview because we won't be there. It's away in Stoneham this year. But we will be there, but we won't be broadcasting live. Back to kick right now. Fielded at about the 10. Good boot right there is right. Steps up.
I'm going to tell you, if that's number 45, Riley Leonard is all over the football field. I'm sorry, that was 85. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm going to tell you who that is. Ryan Pulpy with a great tackle.
Beautiful play. Beautiful
Way to
play.
go. Way to go.
1st and 10 for Masco here. 1:49 to go in the half, and they're going to have to air the ball out. They haven't seen much success on the air, but
if I'm Coach Fiore here, Timmy, you might want to think about using your timeouts here. Minute and a half left. If the Rockets defense holds on 1st down, maybe use a timeout here. Give ourselves a chance to put another one in the half before the half.
Almost empty set here, but he's going to hand that off. That technically is a pass, forward pass. Number 4, he was a
good job, Jeremiah Sanford, Brady Cominos.
That's it. And you said 45 is Learned right in there as well.
Riley's a junior, straight A student, incredible kid. Getting his chance to make some plays.
All right, here we go. Masco 2nd and 10. 2 left, 2 right. Back hands it off right up the gut, and he gets stacked up immediately.
Really like the way this defense is flying to the football here. All 11 guys to the ball.
There's Mike Boudiette in there on the tackle, number 6. So 3rd and about 3 upcoming here. The clock is running down, 45 seconds and counting. They seem to be taking the time here. I don't know if they'd be I don't know if you want to be content going in 21-0. Give it a shot here, guys. But it's down to 35 seconds now. They are taking their time here. 20 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 4 in motion right here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, a little misdirection. Doesn't get it. He's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to let this thing run out, Murph.
Now, Coach Fiore used his first time out here with 8 seconds left. The clock seems to be running, but I think they'll probably
give him another play here.
They'll probably put 10 seconds back on. Maybe Rockets have a chance for maybe a punt return. Nine seconds. They'll put 9 seconds back on the clock. Rockets will have a chance to get a punt return and a Hail Mary, perhaps, going into the half.
I will say this, I don't know if we are going to have a band or someone playing at halftime, but we do have the ability to put on the external mic in case we do this time.
That jazz band, it's smaller than the marching band, but man, are they fun. They play fun songs. They're really talented. They played a few basketball games last year in the Hawks Field House here. They make it a nice, fun atmosphere. And they're out today in the cold here. I mean, how cold is that tuba? You gotta put your lips on that tuba.
No, you put your lips on that. It's going to be like a Christmas story. You put your lips on that thing. You're stuck, man.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
I'm going to triple.
Hey, Adam Troop's here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm going to triple dog dare our cameraman Lindmark to go put his tongue on the tuba tonight. All right, looks like they're just going to kneel down.
No, I think they're probably going to go for it here.
Look at this, just a handoff left or right. He runs it out of bounds, which is unusual.
Oh, penalty. Maybe a horse collar, maybe.
I said they ran it out of bounds. They could get a ball back with a kick, but it looks like it's going to be a slow, miserable run down to the half here, Murph. So, guys, before the half with 3 seconds to go, I want to give a shout-out to the Fitzgerald family watching down in New Jersey right now.
Might be a pint or two in their hand on a Friday night. What do you think?
I don't know. Fitzgerald, Murphy, O'Connor, what do you think?
I think so. It's almost St. Patty's Day.
Every day St. Patty's Day. Yeah, shout-out to Mike Fitz, great guy, local guy.
Great? Did you say great?
I said great. Great? I said, listen.
No.
All right, well, I will tell you this.
Stretch.
Brother Joe graduated with me. Great guy.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll give Joe great. I'm not
Joe
sure I'm
might be the
Fitzy
family
great.
down in New Jersey. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but
Fitzy also coaching the middle school team this year to a really good record. Younger brother of Ryan is Danny, and Fitzy's the coach. He does a great job with the youth program as well as keeping our community safe.
They're going to run this out. I'm going to do an absolute shameless shout-out that if it is Joe Fitzgerald watching, UMass graduate and UMass master's graduate, son Dan O'Connor's looking for an internship next year, so let's get it going.
Okay,
that's how it
things
happens.
happen. Do we have any halftime interviews lined up? Who do you want to interview? Want to interview Eric Calianitis?
Are we going right to the third quarter?
I will. I don't know what they're doing here.
I think it looks like we're going right to the third quarter or something.
Wow.
No halftime break.
I thought I have seen it all, Brian. I thought I have seen it all.
Guess what? I'm telling you right now that.
No, that's not the case. No, here's what it was, a defensive penalty.
Yeah,
so the offense gets an untimed play here going into the half.
I'm going to tell you, if they go right into the third quarter here, we got real problems because you're going to have to do an interview, Murph, as I run out for a second. Here we go, back to pass. Oh,
Mikey
great
Boudiette,
there,
Mikey
Boudiette, all over him. And Crowley in there and big Robichaux.
I hope
Beautiful
that kid gets
play
up.
by Boudiette. He does look like he got banged up there a little. And that's halftime. Listen, Brian Lindmark, cameraman, is just making up stories about they're going to go right into third quarter. And then I'm like, hey, all bets are off. They started at 6. Maybe they all want to get over to Capri early. All right, well, listen. At the end of the half, Murph, Rockets 21, Masco 0. We'll see in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Sounds
Let's
good.
see it. Let's see if I can turn this external mic on. We'll get some of the
band over there, the jazz band.
Came up to hear the silky voice.
Hi, Adam. Hey, Tom. Hey, how are you, buddy? Great to see you. Everything good? Excellent. Good to see you. Look great. Did your grandkids? Yep. Hi, guys. Are you warm? Hey, how are you? Yeah. Okay. So what? I want to be some warm in there. So you're warm in there.
I can't believe he's put this on. Yeah.
Just checking in with Luke Schneider back at RCTV. If you can pick us up.
Thumbs up, buddy.
Here we go.
We're checking that mic. Seeing if Luke can hear us. We're doing a little different setup. We're going to have an internal and external going in the second half. Listen, it's the last home game of the year, and he's back setting up stuff at RCTV to make this a better experience for the second half.
It's amazing. And you two, by the way, troubleshooting this for the, that was amazing.
Murph,
I got out of the way because I got out of the way because there's too many
Murph, I've
chefs
actually
in the
played
kitchen.
in a band for 30 years. By the way, another selfless promotion.
Yeah,
if
when is it?
anyone is around on the Friday after Thanksgiving,
Ooh.
my band, my friend's band, we got two bands going.
Where you
at the
playing?
Woburn Elks.
Okay.
Friday after Thanksgiving. We know it's always a.
Is it a private show at the Elks or?
It's a private
It's not
show,
like at a
but no,
bar.
it is a public show upstairs, so you can go. Yeah, you got to be careful about the private shows at the Elks.
Yep, yeah.
Yes. So come on out, yo. Send me a note. Check it out. It's called.
Is that like a halfway to St. Patty's Day kind of thing, or?
What it is we're actually not doing the Irish stuff.
Okay.
We're doing some 80s, 90s,
Ooh.
1000s alternative,
I like
stuff
that.
like that. Some classic rock. A couple of bands going. Might as well throw some selfless promotion.
Can I get maybe a little song together? We get the mics together.
Listen,
put me up on stage, sing a little.
I'm willing to do anything for cash.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I think I've earned the right to maybe sing.
Grease the right palms, step
Yeah.
on up, sing a song with us.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard is my go-to. I've known to bring down a house or two by singing that song.
That's the go-to karaoke.
Shout out to Jamie Giordano. If you know, you know. He knows.
I got to tell you this, Murph. I have sang in a band for many, many years, and then we go over to karaoke, and people are like, "Okay, you gonna go up and sing?" I'm like, "No." Like that's not really what karaoke is about, right? You want someone who doesn't really know how to sing, like you and Julio down by the schoolyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just a little bit off, a little flat.
I know.
Big dude, but you're confident as hell,
Yeah,
right? You're confident as hell that you own it.
I know your motto. The more you drink, the better we sound.
I think that's the motto for every band on Earth, Murph, but it has been effective for us, especially around St. Patty's.
All right. Here we go.
All right, well, listen, I get messages back at the booth that the sound is better than ever right now.
Better than ever.
Better than ever.
what we
Got
need.
it worked out. Got the board worked
Good job
out.
on getting that fixed.
All right, Brian, I have to tell you something. Now we can hear you when you
I
talk,
know,
and
now-
so be very dangerous because you've added almost nothing of value all year, and that's why we were happy you didn't have a mic. But I think that they can actually hear you out here. You're not going to believe this.
I'm here.
I'm getting messages from other Labriola cousins. It just never ends. It never ends here, kid. I got a shout out to Charlotte and Josie. They're cheering on their big cousin. So, hey, listen, you send me a note, 781-664-3038. Like I said, we'll have our call screen. I'm not going to give out my number. It's a fake number, but I have a call screener here, and we'll do it, right?
I tell you, Tim, I'm getting pictures from relatives at home, sitting by a fire with a big screen television and a bottle of wine. It doesn't look like a bad alternative on a November night, right? I love being here. I would never miss it for the world, but a lot of luxury to be able to watch this at home.
Murph, I want to start a little controversy too, because I don't know if you know this, but Jack Murphy's career is going to end at the end of next year.
Yep.
And there's been some talk about you moving to the booth at Brown or wherever Jack's going to play.
Hey.
So I want to tease it out that there could be an opening or two here. And if we get someone who wants to be interested and wants to learn the ropes next year with us, maybe we can pull that off.
I mean, I would love to meet a student from RMHS who's interested in broadcasting or something to come out and do this and learn. Our careers are over in broadcasting. We want someone who has aspirations to do it. Love to see it. Oh, onside kick.
Wow, onside kick to start.
Didn't go far enough, but again, Daniel Agami, 34, right on top of that ball. Huge play to start the half.
Beautiful play. I tell you what, Murph, you and I started a few years ago when I was told the night before that I had to come back after my son graduated. And if you weren't here, and it's pretty clear I don't know anything about football, so that's helpful.
You do a good
It's helpful
job.
to have a guy who knows what he's doing.
Well, I do. We live in this town, Tim, and I have several people tell us that they enjoy the broadcast. So we appreciate that. Hope everybody has fun with it. We have a little bit of fun with it, and certainly enjoy doing it.
It's a pile of fun. I'm going to give a shout out too to a special person because who lets me come up here, every Friday home game. Sue O'Connor,
Nice.
absolute legend. And I need you to text me and tell me where I'm meeting you after the game. Right now, Murphy empty set. Looks like Zach in the jet sweep right, and he takes it for about 3 or 4 yards.
Gotta put your head
So
down.
we mentioned all his cousins, we mentioned his grandfather, we mentioned everybody. They give him the ball in the first play of the second half. All good. Rockets up 21-0 here. Going to take it second and about 7 from the Masco 45.
Second down, about 6 yards for the first down.
All right, 2 left, 2 right here from Murphy, flanked by Bursey. Jack hands it off right now to Devon. What a hole, and he is going to go to the house, 45 yards, untouched for Bursey. At least his second of the game. I don't remember the first. We got Murph, and we got.
No, that's the third for
number
Devon.
3
That's
for
third
Bursey.
for Devon, yeah.
Wow, what a run right up the middle. I actually don't think anyone put a hand on it.
No, you got to give the credit to the guys up front. A significant advantage for the Rockets offensive line, the best I've seen them play all season long.
Cameraman Brian Lindmark could have scored on that play.
I could have. Damn right.
He's not athletic, he's not fast, he still could have done it with that blocking. Beautiful
They could have
kick
done
right
it
there, and
crawling.
it's good again. And there's the lights.
There it is.
Ace Bryson running them. Beautiful. $28-0 here. Rockets 11-11 to go in the third, and they have been in command. They really haven't seen a lot of offensive fireworks or even a series of first downs here from Masco. Austin McCloskey has been awesome kicking the ball, both kicking off, and he's got 4 PATs right down the middle today. Like you said, picking up for Jake Palm.
Offensive Player of the Week last week versus Malden Catholic. He did a really nice job filling in for Bursey and carrying the football last week against MC.
Nice high kick there. It's going to be fielded at the 15. That's right. He's got a little bit of room. Nice cutback. He's still on his feet and takes it to the 40-yard line.
McCloskey
And there
makes
he
the
is.
tackle.
He kicks it, smashes him out at 40-yard line. He could have done that by himself, and he did. So Masco will have good field position here.
Best of the day so far for Masco. Looks like Masco might have a new quarterback at the end of the first half. I think number 9, Prasad, might have been injured. We have 16 in the game right now for Masco. Looks like a halftime switch.
Nice run right there. Number 22 looks like
16 is Drew Gustafson, a sophomore QB. Good sized kid. Hope number 9, Prasad, is okay.
What's this name for number 22? Leonidas Koutalis. I probably butchered that name, but it was a beautiful run right there. He takes it for about 7 or 8. Finally got my Masco list in front of me here too, so we'll try to give the Masco folks some love who are watching right now. 2 split left, 2 right. Keeps it right up the gut there and doesn't get anywhere from it. But tell you one name, one player we've seen all night from Masco. Number 4, it's Robbie Engel, and he's been big play guy on kickoff returns, big play guy in the running in the backfield, out of the wing. Clearly one of their top players. All right, third and 4 coming up here, Mark.
Little known fact, head coach Gavin Monagle, the head coach of Masco, is like family to me. He's best friends with my uncles, and I've known him since I was a little kid. Great coach, great mentor for these kids. He was on my staff at Merrimack when we coached together years back. One of the best people you'll ever meet, and these kids at Masco are lucky to have him.
Beautiful right now, Drew Gustafson. He's like a sophomore quarterback. He's a tall guy too. He's going to get some handoff right here. It's a little forward pass, shovel pass. Ooh, gets stacked up immediately.
Riley Leonard, 45, assisted by Boudiette.
Chris McCarthy on the actual reception there.
This is one of those games, Timmy, where you see a guy like Riley who didn't get a ton of playing time on the defensive side of the ball. Now is going to put himself in a position next year to roll into the season with some experience and prove to the coaches that he belongs on the field. Really great hit there.
All right, big 4th down play. Looks like they are actually going to punt here. Back deep might be Engel. Jack of all trades here for Masco. That's not Engel. Sorry, I might have that wrong. Maybe Devin O'Brien. But let's see here. Fielded right now by Zach. Oh, he cuts back. He's got some room ahead of him. Nice block right there. Beautiful play right there. Nice run back.
Get a few, Zach.
Good block there by number 23, Michael Olson, on the reversal of the field.
He's just doing the same thing. Look at Mike Olson had a nice job there. And you know what? Also, it's one of those things, too, where the guy might not have been looking, and Mike Olson could have lit him up, but that's a penalty these days.
Yeah, you'd be smart about it. You can block him without taking a cheap shot.
All he did was get his body in the way. That's all he needed to do. Really smart play and nice block by Olson.
Olson's a senior, 5'9", 160.
1st and 10 here from midfield for Murphy and company. He's flanked by 2 running backs now. He's back to pass. He's got some time, too. He throws it across the middle right there. Beautiful. Bursey out of the backfield. He's going in for number 4.
Touchdown.
Wow. 3 running touchdowns and now a passing touchdown out of the backfield. Murphy, patient in the backfield, lets it set up, and Bursey comes out of the backfield to take that thing to the house. 50-yard touchdown pitch and catch, Murphy to Bursey. Beautiful play. Rockets 34-0, looking to make it 35. Wow. That was quick, Murph.
Great play. Great play, well designed, running back out of the backfield up the seam. Bursey did a nice job making the catch and the miss. Rockets up big.
Another beautiful kick right there by McCloskey, and he has been aces all day kicking the ball. Yeah. Rockets got this one in hand.
Number 73, Ravon Ryland in the game there on the extra point. Excellent block there on the extra point attempt. Senior, 5'10", 230, offensive lineman. Great job by Ravon. Ravon's little brother Johnny. Love Johnny. One of my favorite guys on the team. Is a sophomore, 5'6", 130. Number 30. Outstanding young man. A couple of siblings there for the Rockets. What other siblings do we have on the team? Any other team besides the Rylands? I'm trying to think. Oh,
it's stunning there's not another Beckenhuis on this team. They've
yeah.
Jeez Louise.
The Lerners are split up now. The Murphys are split up now.
There's about
I'm trying to think.
12 years of Beckenhuis names we were calling.
True.
12 years of Damari. Back to the 10. Nice kick right there again. I tell you, the ball's on the ground, and the Rockets got it.
We got
it.
Wow. Big recovery. Not sure who made the hit. The recovery's by number 35, Sean Duras.
Oh, love it. Sean Duras.
Right, Duras.
Two of my favorite people in the world. His parents, Mary and Paul, out with those guys last week. Love them. And Sean Duras gets in there. What a play. Love it. They are swarming Duras right now. Beautiful heads-up play right there by Sean.
I missed who had the hit there. If I had to place a bet, it's probably Daniel Agami and Riley Lerner, but great swarming by the kickoff team for the Rockets, and great job by Duras to recover that fumble.
Hey, speaking of brothers, the older brother Pat and older brother Colin were great football players here for the Rockets the last few years. Colin wrapping up his senior year at South Carolina, and Pat is in the engineering program at UMass Amherst. Giant brain. Right there up the gut to Devon. Oh my gosh, they can't be taken down. He just rips it off down to the 5-yard line. He is having a field day out there. Actually saw Pat DeRoss this weekend. We went out for a UMass Parents Weekend. Murph, get a load of this. Rent a 15-passenger van.
Okay.
Hire a driver.
Yep.
Take 12 parents out there. Shuttle 45 people, parents and kids, from Danny Oak and Gurko's house back and forth to the game, back and forth to tailgate. It was Reading West going on there, but it was awesome. It was a beautiful day out at UMass.
Love it. Who'd they play?
They played Merrimack, and they had a victory. And I will say this: the ball's in the ground. Did they get it? This thing may be a touchdown.
We might have fumbled it. Did we recover the fumble?
Short.
They're going to say that it's short here. That was
touchdown.
Oh, they got the touchdown.
Hey, but it wasn't McCloskey. It was Bobby Morris recovered the fumble.
Oh my
and scored the touchdown.
McCloskey had it first, and Morris comes up with it. Actually fumbled. It looked like the old fumble-rooski forward into the end zone there. And this is turning into a rout here for the Rockets.
It is.
So that game was a game that we all were looking forward to, the homecoming game, because former Reading superstar Pat Conroy played for Merrimack, and unfortunately Pat injured himself. That's a guy who's got the NFL bigs looking at him. He is a hoss of a man, and it'd be really interesting to see where Pat ends up, if he goes for a 5th year, back at Merrimack, or if he might even be a 6th year now after all the COVID stuff, the eligibility. But Pat is a great player. It would have been nice to see some Reading folks representing the Merrimack side. And I know you have a history there too, Murph.
Yep. Coached there for about 5 years, and not about 5 years, for 5 years. And had great experience there.
I think you might see a lot of new names right here for the Rockets getting in here for the last quarter and a half. 6 minutes to go here in the third.
Got a running clock.
I do think when the score gets up over 35 that they do run the clock. So this should be a fast third quarter and fourth quarter. Riley Lerner, among others. Ben Peterson on the tackle.
Ryan Pulpy in
Pulpy
there too.
Yeah.
Pulpy with some good pressure. So Masco's going to take over here from their own 23-yard line. They have not been able to get anything going offensively.
Number 20, Jamal Palmer in there. That's a name from Boston. If you say Jamal Palmer, I got to say my L's. Jamal Palmer.
Yeah, you got to work
on the tackle.
If I catch you like 2 hours from now at Capri, it's going to sound a lot different.
Ooh, a Capri pepperoni pizza sounds really good right now. By the way, we got to do a shout out for our Our sponsors, Tim, by the end of it. You have the list?
For sure. Of course I don't have the list. But we will have Brian get those guys on camera.
Okay.
Capri of which is obviously one of them.
Do it at the break.
Brian Lindmark with the commentary about running clock right now. Brian, I'm so proud of you. I think it's the first comment that actually you added some value to.
I come in with big.
It's the first time you've added value to the broadcast.
I do come in
Fantastic.
with the big time.
Ooh, there's a little misdirection right there. I tell you, that play right there, Murph, it might be a nice little segue into our Thanksgiving preview, right?
Yep.
Rockets will be facing Stoneham, right? Stoneham had a very tough start. They lost 4 straight. But they've subsequently ripped off 5 straight wins in a row and are actually in a playoff game tonight against Bellingham. So Division 6, but nonetheless, Stoneham has caused the Rockets fits, winning 4 out of the last 6 Thanksgiving Day games. And you said it earlier, Jack Murphy pulls one off. There's some real bragging rights going on in the Murphy house.
Very competitive series, and hats off to Coach Almeida for making that. Series wasn't competitive for a number of years, and he's brought that program back to respectability and then some, making it all the way to Gillette Stadium last year in the Division 6 Super Bowl, beating the Rockets here on our own home turf, and we cannot let that happen again and ruin our Thanksgiving.
So I'll tell you what, they have a really solid run game, a lot of misdirection with the old Delta or old wing T offense. And it's been really effective, and they're going to be challenging the Rockets on the ground and going to dare them to stop them.
Substitution here, Tim, number 73. I mentioned him earlier. Rayvon Ryland, right defensive end. Keep an eye on him. Senior, getting some good, valuable playing time here in the third.
Back to pass right now. Wow, he gets stacked up by, it looks like Big Josh there.
Jake Whitmer.
Oh, beautiful.
72 Whitmer. Good pressure for the front 4. Good coverage there in the secondary as well. Allowed that pressure to happen. Masco will have to punt again.
So Masco giving sophomore Drew Gustafson some time at QB right there. They're gonna punt. It's a couple of facts around the Reading Stoneham game in a week and a half. It's the 110th meeting that will happen between Reading and Stoneham, and the 88th time they're gonna face each other on Thanksgiving.
Incredible.
It's
incredible.
Insane. Like you said, you alluded to, the Rockets have a huge lead in the overall standings for wins-loss, but the last 6 years, 4 out of the last 6, Stoneham's owned the day.
Quick list of a couple of sponsors here. Cupcake City, Olson Law Office, Everything But the Dog, Tango Plumbing, Anya's Boutique, The Mandarin, Dynamic Sports, SNL Academy, Gagnon Landscaping, the Goddard School. We'll come back in a minute to do the rest here after the Rockets punch another one in.
Murph, very proud of you keeping those things on your phone now that you found it.
Oh, Fitzy sent it to me. I texted him real quick. I said, does anybody have a list of the sponsors?
All right.
And of course, our boy Fitzy was all over it.
You gave it up. You could have taken credit. You didn't.
I could have. Okay, new quarterback in the game here
for you.
Is Will Shute, number 17, sophomore. Giving him some valuable playing time here in the third. Hands it off to McCloskey.
McCloskey kicking and now rips it off for 10 or 11 on first down.
All right, we got to be on our game here, Timmy. A couple new faces in the game here. So I got to get my glasses out. 68, Nick Vautour, senior. Number 68 now at center.
Will Shute is a sophomore, listed at 5'11", 180.
Good hoop player too. Look forward to seeing him in the winter. Number 26, Evan Manfred, sophomore at wide receiver.
2 left, 2 right for Shute. He's flanked by McCloskey. Right now, handoff right up to McCloskey, and he gets stacked up immediately. Good play right there defensively.
34, Daniel Agami in the game here at wide receiver. In comes 63, Michael Raposa, a good-looking junior, 6'3", 265, coming in at right tackle.
I think Mike might be related to Joe Raposa, older brother, or at least a cousin.
I think his dad might go by that name as well.
Yeah, Big Joe. Yep.
Ryan Pulpy out there, 85.
see if Shooting Company can make something happen here. Oh, someone jumps right there. It's going to bring him back.
Offsides.
And of course, 23 Michael Olson out there. So good chance to get some experience for some more guys heading into Thanksgiving Day in the offseason.
I think I heard one of the coaches, maybe Pat Sheen, saying you can't do that, guys. They probably know that. Nonetheless, it's going to be 2nd and 15 up here from 44-yard line of Masco. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter, and they're going to run this thing down. He's going to get one more play off before they switch sides. Oh, in motion right there was Ryan Pulpy, another sophomore. And they are going to end the third quarter here. Like you said, we'll probably have running time here. At the end of the third quarter, it's Reading 42, Masconomet 0.
Looks like another substitution, number 70, Dan Lewis in the game, junior, 6 feet 305. Going to get some action here in the fourth quarter. I'll keep going. The Goddard School, Latanzi Insurance Agency, Latham Law Office, PDA Dental, The Savings Bank, Gilbert Insurance, the Charles Restaurant, the Venetian Moon Restaurant, 2 of my favorites in town there, Sports Zone 101, Julie Swanson Realtor. We'll come back to a few more in a minute.
Very good buddy of mine playing the Charles tonight, Russ Hoyt, Kevin Jack. The Getaways are playing there right now. Hand off right now to Pulpy. He gets pulled down immediately. Beautiful defensive play right there.
So I digress a little bit, but there's 2 restaurants in town where I've never had a bad meal. One is Christopher's Restaurant.
Oh, gosh, Christopher's.
And the other is the Venetian.
Yeah.
We cannot have a bad meal in these 2 places.
I'm going to tell you right now, I hadn't been to the Venetian in quite some time, and I went there literally 2 weeks ago, and it was absolutely awesome. I don't want to tell you about the pumpkin martinis they were serving either.
The chicken
right
marsala could be the best on the planet. It's
really
in that
good.
category.
It was awesome. Our meal was awesome. 3rd and very long here. Shoot back, hands it up the middle. Might be McCloskey. We'll see. He takes it for a few, and looks like they might be punting the ball now here.
Bobby Morris out to punt.
Murph, we got 10 more minutes left in our last live broadcast here from John Hollingsworth Field. Any more shout-outs? Give us a note, 781-664-3038. We'll try to get you a little shout-out if you want to say hello to one of your players. Let's do it.
Couple more sponsors here to rattle off here. Cafe Capri, Mathanasium, On Haven Aesthetics, Bunratty Tavern, Toomey Irrigation, King's Complete Auto, DeFusilo Felipe Team, William Ravis Real Estate Group, Sweet Man Chimney Service, River Street Sheet Metal Service. We really appreciate all the sponsors. We got great banners up here for everybody to see. So
I do think it might be On Haven Aesthetics, so I'm going to blame Fitzy for saying the wrong thing. And I also think it's the Sweep In Man. Sweepin' Man.
Okay.
That's my old classmate Dave Bancroft, who runs that business out of North Reading. Always loves helping support initiatives here in Reading and North Reading.
Let's see what we got here defensively. Looks like a similar crew here for the Rockets on defense. Number 70, Daniel Lewis, is in at defensive tackle, along next to 63, Michael Raposa. 73, Ravon is out there still. Linebacking core intact with Mikey Boudiette and Riley Leonard.
2nd and short here for Masco. Gustafson under center for this one.
85, Pulpy, outside linebacker, or maybe corner.
Right there, right up the gut. Oh, you got a little bit of room there for the first down. Beautiful run. That's probably one of their biggest plays from scrimmage.
First down for him.
Number 32, Jack Fabiano, a sophomore, took that for a nice game.
Fan favorite Andrew McGilvery in the game, a senior, 5'11", 195. Number 51.
Right there, jet sweep right. Oh, looks like a little hold right there on Pulpy, but he fights it off and makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Riley Learned all over the field. Might have 15 tackles today. At this point, we just want to get everybody on both sides of the ball out healthy.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago till go to Thanksgiving, get both squads to full strength, as full as possible this time of year.
This is a formation you'll see Stoneham runs often. Right up the gut, gets stacked up immediately though. So Murph, remember about 2 quarters ago when you said it was a nice mild night? I think it dropped about 15 degrees here in the last 5 minutes.
It's cold, no doubt. The flag is straight down. By the way, quick shout out. Not a quick shout out, but to our veterans on Veterans Day here.
Yep.
Nice ceremony, including my dad, Jim Sr., Vietnam veteran in the Air Force.
I'll say the same. Yesterday was the birthday of the Marine Corps.
Yep.
My brother Tom, a Marine. My good buddy Emilio Murata, Bill Hughes, Richie Marshalsea, a couple of Marines I know. And it was a Marine's birthday, always the day before Veterans Day. November 10th and 11th, and there actually is a Veterans Day ceremony tomorrow on Saturday downtown. Back to pass right now. Goes it up underneath. Oh, he hits him right in the hands. He can't pull it in. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain there, but nice throw by Gustafson. Just couldn't haul it in. 6:22 and counting down in the game. Brian, I think we should flip a coin about who's going to pack up all this camera stuff, because I just feel it's so cold up here. I need to go home. I'm gonna auto start my car right now from up here. I'm high enough that it actually goes about a mile. I'm gonna turn it on.
You've earned that, Tim. We'll take care of it.
I was going to say.
Plus, Sue's at the Venetian Moon at the bar waiting for you. You better go check it out.
Yeah, she could be there with my sister Katie, and she's just looking for a ride home. All right, here we go. On the shotgun now, Gustafson back. He's looking deep, right across the middle.
Riley,
Ooh!
almost for Riley. Almost Riley.
Wow, Learned again. How many times have you called his name tonight, Murph? About 100. He has had a monster game today, Learned.
He has had a good game.
His brother Carter having a great start to his career at WPI. As a freshman, made a bunch of special teams, made the travel squad, contributing out there for WPI. Quick shout out to Carter if you're listening. Can't wait to see all those guys. You're going to get Ryan Strout, you're going to get Jesse, you're going to get Aiden, you're going to get Eamon, Colin. Everybody back for Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks. It should be a nice reunion.
It's going to be awesome. I know a lot of times the Letterman jackets will be broken out too. See the boys all get together. It'd be awesome.
You coming to my house on Thanksgiving morning, Tim?
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm going to say, let me see if I can make it. I can.
Doors open at 7 a.m. Don't be late.
I'll be there at 6:30.
And you'll be kicked out by 9:45.
Just wake me out front, Murph. I'm going to actually get there at 11 o'clock the night before.
Last year we had 150 people in the house.
Yeah.
Allison was thrilled with me.
Well, listen, unfortunately, you also just broadcast it live on TV.
Come on,
so
bring it by. 55 Haystack Road. Let's go. More the merrier.
300 people at 55 Haystack.
Bring some Bagel World and some champagne, and
It's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it.
we'll have a nice morning. Lindmark, you got the invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm there,
okay.
brother. I'm there.
Not meant to be exclusive here. Let's see, 71 Shea Healy in at left guard. Nice block there by Healy.
I want to see if Coach Sheen and Fiore are going to let Will shoot, let one fly here. Let's see, put the ball in the air.
Number 22, Ethan Pember, a junior wide receiver in the game. And
Mike Olson is split left too. It was wide out.
88 Aiden Mackey, 6'2", 165 junior.
We mentioned Olson earlier with a nice block earlier.
I don't think they're going to let Shooty throw it here. Just not
a man can dream, right?
sportsmanlike
See it,
in this,
yeah,
setting.
I guess you're right.
I could be wrong. Come on.
You got some movement there. It might be on the Rockets if they try to jump, but it could be a encroachment, but it is going to be on the Rockets. False start.
What the running back can do there, if the running back leans, he can actually kind of shift up and go in motion, and as if that was his path originally, but didn't happen this time. 3rd and long.
2 left, 2 right for Shoot. In motion, Pulpy. He's going to keep it himself. Takes it right up the middle for a couple of yards.
That's it. Thank you.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Rockets up big, 42-0. Set the offensive line. Daniel Lewis, left tackle. Shea Healy at left guard. The big man in the center is Nick Votor. 73, Ravon Ryland at right guard. And I believe Big Michael Raposa's at right tackle.
4th down play here for the Rockets. 1:57 and counting. They seem very, very happy to just switch things out, take some time, run it down. Rockets in command all game today. As I said before the game, this thing threatened to be a more competitive match, and the Rockets said no. He said, I think you're right. He's going to keep me. Bobby actually ends up fumbling that. He tries to take it, and he's going to lose turnover on downs here. But
he did the right thing. He made the safe play, try to get the first down and not make a bad play worse. The snap came sort of skipping back to him. He made a nice play to field it, and again, limit the damage.
I think you're right here, Murph. The Rocket team playing really, really loose today. They came out confident, made a lot of nice plays, a lot of sharp execution early, and looked a little bit different.
You know who's not sharp early? Us. We missed the whole first quarter.
No.
The Rockets were sharp. We were not sharp.
Listen,
we were dull.
I've been in a band for 30 years, but I'm not the sound guy.
The
but I
opposite
knew
of
enough
sharp.
to be dangerous, and I actually figured it out with a nice pitch and catch right there.
There you go. Nice
Across the
play.
middle, he looks like he's going to go in. Nice, beautiful play right there for number 23 is it number 20? Oh, yeah, we actually didn't have a number for number 23.
Yeah,
is that right,
yeah.
number? He made a nice defensive play earlier. We don't have a number of the poor guy. We can't even give him some love.
Rockets would love to maintain this shutout.
Murph, I've got to tell you right now, you threw me. Oh, nice play right there. Number 4, we call this
He
name
got
a
some
bunch,
wheels.
Robbie Engel.
Do you know what we're playing for right now, Tim? We're playing for films in the morning. If they have a shutout, Coach Blanchard and Coach Fiore are way happier in film than if Masco
got
punches
one
one
play
in
left
here.
if they can get it
This
off.
is for
Let's
Saturday
play.
morning film, boys.
Yeah.
Keep them out.
One play
3
left.
seconds left. This is going to be the last play of the game. He's back to pass. He throws it to the end.
Go get it, Lindy.
1-on-1. Oh, he pulls it in, and it's a touchdown.
They got it.
Oh, my gosh. He looks like he pulled it in on the last play of the game,
For Masco.
and Masco
Now
scores.
films are going to be in the tubes.
Oh boy, you just
jinxed it.
You jinxed the whole team, Murph. You jinxed the whole team with that one. But hey, Masco throws up a nice one-on-one, close coverage there by Lindmark. But credit Masco receiver there for pulling it down. That's going to be the end of the game here. The end of our broadcast this year, Murph. We did get to pull us back. Always fun to be up here with you guys. Reading 42, Masco 6. We are a week and a half away from Thanksgiving. Can't believe it. And like we said, man, it'll be a much better Thanksgiving. You go out with 2 wins at the end of the year, and it can make up for a season that might have been a little less, a little disappointing for some of the Rockets here. But we saw a lot of nice things. This team's going to be significantly better next year. And hey, Brian, always a pleasure. Murph, great to see you.
Tim, thanks so much for
As
volunteering
usual.
your time.
Take care.
You make it a great
Boys, we
production.
did good.
We'll see you guys later.
All right, fellas.
No, go see it. You're back in action?